Hey guys, I finally made it to Malta. I got into Malta like really late last night, and I have been here for like a day. I haven't done any touring yet. I've been tired, and there's been things I had to do. Murphy's Law has literally been in action since I was leaving the UK. Okay, so little story time. I bought a ticket to go to the airport, and then, I walked around Birmingham. I went to the Christmas market, which I showed you as well. After eating some lunch, then I went back to the train station to get on the train to get ready to go to the airport. And so, as seen from my previous videos, I have this big, massive, like, maroon bag. And I was getting on the escalator with the bag. And of course, I had to kind of maneuver it on there. And when I maneuvered it, the ticket fell out of my hand and literally dropped down the escalator shaft. It was just like gone. Thankfully, I had just gotten through the gates. But of course, in England, they have the system where you have to kind of tap in and tap out. It's very common in Europe. It's not you just use it one ticket and then you're done. You have to tap in at the gates and then tap out when you get to the destinations gates. So I got through the gates, but on the way down the escalator, I dropped it. So and I was running for the train, and I didn't really think to, ask anyone at the station about it. So I got on the train, and then I finally got to Birmingham Airport, and then I kind of pleaded with the staff to let me through. I explained the situation, finessed him a little bit, and he let me through. So that was really nice. So I didn't have to pay again, but normally you would have to pay again. But I talked my way out of the situation. I mean, I had a ticket, I just lost it, but he let me out, which was really nice. And then when I arrived in Malta last night, everything went fine when I arrived to Malta, even though I went through this really like crazy customs agent. He was just really so detailed. Like, he was going through all the pages of my passport. So this man was literally counting all the days I was in Europe this year. He's like, okay, weren't you in Italy a little bit earlier this year? I'm like, yeah, I spent about 2 weeks there. I mean, yeah, so the rule is that Americans can spend 90 days in the Schengen zone, which is most European countries, out of 160 days. I've been back since mid-August, so it's been well over 90 days since I've been out of the country. So that means I'm entitled to come back here for another 90 days with another 180. It was just crazy that this immigration officer was just standing there looking at my passport, and I literally heard him counting days that I was in the country earlier this summer. So this is so strange. I didn't overstay. Let me in. I'm only staying in the Schengen zone for 4 days here in Malta, and then I'm staying maybe like 4 or 5 more days in Italy before I go back to the UK. But anyway, I told him that I was leaving this area and going home on the 11th of December, so I'd be well under 90 days. And none of the other immigration agents seemed to be doing that. The line next to me was going really fast. He was looking at the pictures and then stamping. But the guy I got was micromanaging, like a detail-oriented guy. I would hate for him to be my boss, but anyway, I got through. But then when I went to pick up my bag, it was already there, but one of the wheels had broke. So they broke one of the wheels of my suitcase. So of course, today, after arriving in Malta, I had to buy another suitcase, which cost me €65, which I always budget for incidentals and things like that. But I just couldn't believe it. Like, first the lost ticket, then the immigration agent being nitpicky, and then the suitcase debacle. So I'm like, wow. So thankfully, besides that, everything's been fine. Hopefully there'll be no more major mishaps for the rest of the trip. But anyway, I'm going to get ready to get settled. I just had some food, and now I'm going to get ready to go around Malta and give you a few shots of Malta. Hi guys, I'm in Malta. As you can kind of see it behind me, this beautiful panorama of the beach here. I'm just heading down to Valletta. I'm going to take the ferry there, so it's going to take a little time to get there. But I'm just going to take a walk. It's not that far. It's about a 30-minute walk to get to the ferry. And I'm on my way. That's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to be showing you different parts of Valletta, different parts of the seaside, and it's absolutely lovely. Okay, so I'm still halfway to the ferry, and I saw this amazing cafe called Coffee and Strangers. People are really nice. It's kind of small and quaint, so I thought I'd pop in for a coffee. They already served me a little cup of water here that I'm going to be drinking, and I ordered a latte with oat milk. So we're going to see how that is in just a few seconds. So far, I've noticed that Malta is a pretty walkable city. They do have some hills, but it's not like Portugal or, Lisbon or Porto or anything that has massive hills that make San Francisco's hills look like, like a Sunday school kid or something. It's a pretty easy city to walk, and it's not like a big, country at all. So I'm literally walking from St. Julian is where I'm staying, all the way to the ferry of Valletta, which is in Salema, I think it's called. And the girl yesterday who owned a bar that I went to for dinner yesterday, she actually was born here, so she told me, how to get to the ferry, some of the nice restaurants to try, some of the traditional food to try. So I'm hoping I'm going to get a chance to do that today.
Espresso brownie.
Oh, lovely. And you just get to eat it together. I've never seen this before. Is it like a Maltese thing?
No, it's just an us thing.
Oh, it's lovely. Okay, so they put an espresso brownie on top. You can kind of see it here. It's just a little nice addition that they gave, and that's really nice. I'm going to try it with my lovely oat milk coffee. Wow. Very bitter, but I like that. Wow, with the coffee it goes really well together. So nice little touch, the added touch they put it on the top, which is really great. Fantastic. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna finish this and be on my way. So definitely check out Coffee and Strangers. Fantastic people, fantastic cafe. The sun is absolutely making a gorgeous picture beneath the clouds there. It's about 3 p.m. so I think we're going to have about 2-3 more hours of daylight before it's going to start to get dark. So I just want to give you a full panorama, and I'll be heading over to Valletta. There you go. We're going to be off in just a second all the way to Valletta, and I will be taking you every step of the way. Okay, it seems like we have a long winding staircase here. Well, not winding, but long staircase here to go up. Better stairs than hills, so I don't mind. Here we go.
That's all right.
On the climb. Hi, as you guys can see, I'm in Valletta now, and I'm climbing up the stairs, hopefully toward the city center with the restaurants and stuff, because I am starving. I haven't eaten anything all day but that, and I haven't drank anything but that coffee. So I'm going to try some of the local cuisine. If there's any vegetarians watching me, you may not enjoy some of the things that, I may be eating today, but this is definitely a big country for meat. Like the surrounding countries, Spain, Italy, etc. Seafood specifically, but they also have some other dishes that hopefully I'll be able to try today on this side. So yeah, I'm going to continue to climb and take more photos of Valletta for you. The Hollywood Confectionery and Daily Needs. It's closed. Well, I don't think there's really anything Hollywood about this, but interesting name for a confectionery and daily needs shop. So now we've entered the main square, and it seems like it's all lit up for Christmas, which is actually quite nice. Just gonna take some good shots here for you, and then
If there's anything of note, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Valletta is nice. I could live here. It's not so touristic like St. Julian's is. St. Julian's, where I'm staying now, is like all party and like lots of young people partying and staying up until like 5 in the morning. And sometimes I can hear them from my hotel, which is quite annoying. I wish I would have stayed over here because it's more chill, you know. But next time, definitely, I know better for the future. People who know better do better. So I'm guessing this is probably the main square of Valletta. It's quite nice. As you can see, there's some retail shops like across. There's a statue here, which I'll go over and investigate a bit more. Kids playing. We're now seeing this lovely statue. I'm not quite sure what it's all about. I guess I need a historian. Well, they are apparently putting out the red carpet for somebody here. I'm not quite sure. Maybe Brad Pitt's stopping by. Might be good for me. Okay, so I'm at this place called Tico Tico. I'm really excited because they have the fried rabbit, which is I've been wanting to try, and everybody says, oh, you've got to try. Rabbit is one of the traditional dishes served in Malta, and I've never tried it before in my life. So I'm really, really excited about this fried rabbit. I'm so happy. I know if you're a vegetarian, maybe you should zoom past a couple of minutes because I'm going to be showing it, you know, when it comes. So I am just now waiting for my dish to show up. It should be coming soon. You notice in Europe they do take a little bit longer. They're not trying to rush the food out to you as well, like we do in America. They try to, you know, get the tables free as fast as they can for the next person, or the next diners. But here, you know, they always put a little bit more care into the menus and things like that, and they're not rushing. Basically, the cooks in the kitchen, they are going to take their own sweet time, and that's typically why the food is so delicious over here. So I am just waiting for the dish, and Valletta is amazing. I wish I'd chosen to stay over here, but unfortunately I'm chosen to stay in St. Julian's, which isn't a bad spot, but it's where all the 18 to like 25s like to hang out, because they have like lots of clubs and bars and those kind of like more young people restaurants, like pizza and kebabs and things like that. So it's a little bit loud in the evening. I'm on the 9th floor of my hotel, but at the same time, I still sometimes can hear the young people from the bars on the streets, and it's kind of annoying, to put it lightly. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So next time I come to Malta, I definitely will stay over here on this side in Valletta. It's a little bit more quiet, a little bit more chill, but still quite lovely over here. So definitely will remember that in the future. So you guys as well, if you're not a fan of, you know, hearing young people scream and, you know, all the kind of swanky bars and restaurants and stuff, then I definitely don't stay in St. Julian's.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it very close. It doesn't really look fried though, but I guess maybe they did. This is the shoestring potatoes, and this is, I guess, the rabbit. And I've never tried it before, so I'm really excited to try it. So here we go. We're just gonna give it a go.
All right, here goes everybody. I'm not sure how to cut this. First, let's see how it is. Wow, that is quite nice. Tender, great flavor. It reminds me of, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a less oily duck. Quite good. I doubt, you know, I would be eating rabbit regularly, but I'm so happy I was able to try it when I'm over here in Malta. It's actually quite delicious.